Alright, okay, no no boot intro logo or anything, but one day something ominous happened in the peaceful town of Cheney's Hills. All communications were interrupted. Those sent to investigate never returned. Despite the town's quiet appearance, something unimaginable had awakened there. Yeah, I don't know who made this. We might get some logos and trademarks in the main screen. That's as far as I've gotten in this game. You know, I always come in just to check the audio levels, and that's about it. But, we'll see the title screen in a minute. There you go. This is War of the Dead. Don't ask me to pronounce the Japanese name because I have no idea. So we'll just refer it as War of the Dead. The title is going to be in the description of the full game if you want to look at it, but... Alright. There we go, 1989. Fun project. I guess they made it, and... I think this was also on the PC-88. I don't want to say the MSX too. I'd have to look at it. We can also just play those versions too. I won't have the PC-88 version because that's... The 88 is kind of difficult to emulate, honestly, but yeah, we're playing on the PC engine right now, the version. This is a fan translation. Game never came out in English or for the Turbo graphics, so onwards we go. So this is a bit of... okay, there is literally no intro, nothing. This is a bit of an RPG mixed with side-scrolling platforming. Shoot and run, or something like that. And is this going to be using a 6-button pad, or should I be... We'll just stick with the 2-button pad for now. As you can see, we did fix the issue with the controller connecting and disconnecting. Let's see. I'm Carrie. Good thing I got here safe. Anyway, there may be someone left in the city hall to the south. View the password. I did read this game as a pretty difficult password system, as you can see. So there's no save games. It's the password system, and that looks as complicated as you would think. So we're not going to use that. I am Reverend Carpenter. It's like a cross in the portrait. You got anything for me, Father? That's it? Can I... How do you interact with people? Pressing the buttons, I guess you just have to get close to them. May God be with you. Alright, what does this do? Nothing. You can't run, but if I hold one of the buttons, I think it's 2? I think the PC Engine uses numbers? I don't remember. But if I hold both of the buttons, actually, it just makes me lock into place like that. I don't know what that's about. There's no start. Okay, there is select. I'm playing on a PlayStation pad right now, so I don't know what the exact buttons are. But weapon, item. Got a gun, got a knife. This is already Resident Evil before Resident Evil. Item, I don't know what this is. That used it, okay. You're supposed to know what that is. Well, damn. Right, there's experience right there. Okay. So many people must have died. In what? I have no clue, because they're not telling me. Alright, you can open that at any time. We just wasted an item for no reason. Okay, this is full-on RPG. Right here. Which, if you didn't know, RPGs go back to the 80s, like early 80s. Especially on PCs. From way back when. Had the chance to play a couple. But they're as archaic as you would expect. What? What the hell is that? Get back. Oh shit. I have so little life. What the fuck? Game over. With Lila's death, there's nobody left to stop the Cheney's Hills horror. Alright, well there you have it. War of the Dead, everybody. Oh man, I should... Yeah, we're not using the password system, but go this way. Literally nothing telling you what to do, so I guess we're just going back into town and trying to figure out what happened. I should probably start quick saving at some of these moments. Get back. Why do you have more health than me? How do I get more health? I can jump. Oh shit. What the... Shouldn't be cussing at the beginning of the videos. You know, the YouTube algorithm AI is really anal about that kind of thing. Wonder if I have ammo too. But yeah, this place is as difficult as you would expect. That didn't really give me much health. It's not kind of what I wanted. Let's quick save there. Maybe I can heal. Where's my health? PF is health, probably. But no, what? This is password. What? 8 MFs. How many MFs do I have? What? Am I wasting experience? What am I doing? Alright, item. That heals health. But then what's MF? Okay, let's switch over to the gun. We have 60 bullets. Quick save. So yeah, very interesting gameplay. If only I knew. You know, we're still playing on an English fan translation, but it still doesn't really make any sense. I can just leave. Honestly. This is all accessible, so I'm kind of just going through. That looks like something. But apparently not. Okay, so that wasn't the enemy I'm looking for. There's something here that has a life bar. Oh my god. Wow, the gun is very good. No wonder. This literally could be Resident Evil. Oh no. One of these. Damn. Yeah, I'm out. It's one of those. I'm not dealing with that. You know I hate in a game when you can't aim up or down. Mostly when the enemy has more attack range than you do, like more... Like they can shoot diagonally, behind, up, down, etc. But you can't even do that, so it's like, what's the point? Alright, I see a building. Hospital, probably. Oh my god. I don't know what I expected, but it's all gonna be RPG-ish. This looks important. I got medicine. Okay, so that is medicine. Why do I have painkillers? I just realized what that was. We do have bullets. I think some of the enemies we kill give us bullets, so let's keep going. There's a stairway. Yeah, this might have been a hospital. This really is Resident Evil before Resident Evil, and we're not going down. The hell with that. Can I not go up? No. We're gonna go up first. What kind of creature is gonna be here? See, the enemy has that thing where they like gain invulnerability frames, which is highly unfair, mind you. Because I don't know if we do too. Oh god, you're the boss. At least the sprite kind of resets, so if he starts doing something freaky, I can just get off the... Get off the screen. This is very unforgiving, by the way. Alright, let's try that again. This is super unforgiving. If you die, and then passwords don't mean shit. Do it. He shoots now. Okay, we have some experience. A little bit more to level up. I'm gonna quick save. Because, you know, some of these games would be impossible to beat in one sitting if you don't quick save. Movement isn't too bad, though. It's very fluid for what it is. You have a lot of freedom of movement from side to side, even in jumping, which is good. We play some games that don't really let you move while you jump, which is a big, obnoxious no-no. I can seemingly stop him from doing shit if I can just hit him. Okay, he's out of the frame. I don't like that. Come on. God damn it, that's why I didn't want to be off frame. Dipshit, I'm out. Yeah, it's been over 10 minutes. I can probably start using big no-no words. I'm guessing that heals more? This game is very weird. I don't have any MFs, so I'm also running out of ammo. But alright. We're going up. Man, I can feel my head bursting playing this. That's not to say the game's bad, it's just usually I tend to stream at the worst moments, like when my head's about to die. This feels like a bunch of pressure for no reason. God damn. I can see where the difficulty really ramps up. There's so much shit going on. Alright, we're quick loading that. But yeah, the remedy would be just to not stream, but I can't, you know, do that all the time. I have to do this. I gotta be consistent and not waste ammo. But yeah, with the list of games we've got remaining for Halloween, I think we're pretty good. Gonna be dropping some good spooky stuff, some grotesque stuff. Not too bad, mind you. I don't really need to heal, I don't think so. But oh look, there's people. We can probably save them. I don't have a key. Probably that's what I need. Okay, might have to go down, because, yeah, there's no interact in this game. You just kind of run into things. It's weird design, to be honest. No. It's like you can run away, but there's no incentive other than, you know, live to fight another battle. So down we go. I hope I don't have to come back here from a different place. What is this? Those are people. In pools? I don't know what this is. But there's no key here, so I can't help those people. So I think it's an item I have to come back with, unfortunately. So I think this whole place is the town. That would be the only thing that makes sense. And I should probably stop using pistol ammo for stuff like that. Making me think you can get more weapons too. I enjoy the music there. Let me do something on Streamlabs. Kind of wanted to see something. I think we're fine. Alright. I did quick save, so... maybe I should have gone up. Yeah. I don't know what the point of this whole bridge was. There's nothing here. So yeah, I wonder if... I keep saying it, but I should probably be reading the manual for a lot of these things. I think next time we'll I'll try something like that, although the next game we're playing doesn't really need a manual. But to be honest. So there's really no point. But when we play the next game on the weekend, I'll see if it has a manual I can, something scanned from like archive.org or something. And then we'll go over it before I play the game. But I'll have to set that up. That'll be a pain. Oh, you're alive. Who are you? What do you want? Dummy. Get the hell out of here. Unless you're barricaded in here, in which case I don't think that's gonna stop him. The fact that I'm gonna have to remember all these places and then come back to them. We got 2 locked doors, 2 survivors that I can surmise, because this guy's not doing anything. And he's kind of just sitting there. Right. Not today. Okay. I feel like we're going in a loop now. Oh my god, it's gonna be one of these. You've got little health, but you shoot. Yep, you shoot. And it hurts. Use whatever this is. Already running out. I don't know why it feels like I got less pills, but I don't think I've used any. What if I go down? Unless we came from here. No, we didn't. Well, it's gonna be like we did come from here. I just don't remember. Alright, well, yeah. I feel like we did come from here. Or not. What is that? Once you get used to these controls, it's not that bad to use. What? Oh, it's a whole open area. I don't like this. I can't go through that. Something about the perspective. I think it's the curvature of the CRT that's driving me mad. This looks like a school. Oh my god. Already throwing me the multiple shits. You know how hard it is to actually hit this guy up here? I'm gonna die, and I don't think I quick saved. Alright, well, we had to do that. It's a little bit of a pain to hit the guy up top. Oh, there's nothing here. Yeah, I feel like this might be a school. I had to sneeze, so I muted myself for a bit, but this one's gonna be impossible. Okay, that was BS, honestly. Whatever. Yeah, there were more doors here. I'm hoping for an item or a weapon. You know, maybe some ammo. But it's gonna be really impossible to hit these things. Especially if it's gonna be spamming like that. Oh, you guys are alive. The man over there is Sergeant Franklin. You're from SWAT? I don't need help from a woman. Alright, well, I guess you're gonna die alone. Let's see. Item, what does this do? Gives me more MF. Okay, we're using a lot of stuff. I don't know what I just did, but PS REM complete. I really don't know what that means. Hope it wasn't anything important. Why did the music change? We can see if we can explore more areas, and then maybe... What's the point of the stairs? I don't think this goes anywhere. Oh wait, it goes up a different floor. Never mind. We're gonna see if we can explore a different area, maybe get through this. It hasn't even been that long since we started playing. More stairway. I'm gonna keep going. Although I would think these are all gonna be empty. That's nasty. Yeah, just empty school, basically. Surprised people are alive. They're not really taking us or taking them with us. I don't know why I'm struggling to speak. Guessing there's a stairway here too. Because we can probably just go down, check the bottom floor, and then come back. Hopefully not die in the process. A quick save. I feel like we got 2 hits in us before we're not gonna make it. Yep, there it is. Ah, poor Lila. Let's try that again. Yeah, these creatures are gonna be the worst. And there's nothing here anyway. Kinda just wasted my time. Just a bunch of unpredictable... what was I gonna say? Projectiles that don't make any sense. Alright, well they wouldn't have symmetrical rooms. So I doubt there's gonna be anything there of worth. Damn. And if there wasn't anything at the bottom, there's not going to be anything at the top. So we're going to check the next floor. Hopefully there's going to be something at the top floor. What is that? Just a bunch of nonsense. Yep, nonsense. And if there's nothing on this side, then either it's on the next side or... Okay. I think we're stuck. Man, this is really unforgiving. I thought it was going to be a little bit more, you know, give me a little bit more to work with. But this is hard as hell. Yeah, I'm going to switch on to... the MSX. I think it's on the MSX. This came out on 3 different consoles or systems. This is just the one that I knew about. And this is all from like research I do about, I don't know, a day before I even play the actual game. Great. I can't even leave the school. Because I think we saw everything. Alright, well, time to look for a different game. Let's see if the MSX version even works. I'm gonna leave the music on because I'm gonna put on this right here. You can keep my model with you in case you're afraid. And let's see, War of the Dead. It's gonna have the same name. The name's in English. That's not a translation thing. Let's see, it is on the MSX. It might even be the same exact game, surprisingly. It looks kind of the same. It's got a similar... It's got a more anime-ish cover. But it is what it is. We're gonna try it. It seems like I played it for about a minute. I don't know what that's about, but... whatever. So yeah, this way you're not getting a a 20-minute playthrough. And Fun Factory made this one too. This is probably the first one because the MSX is older than... Well, this is the MSX too, so maybe not older, but... like... mid-80s or something like that. So, yeah, this probably came out before the PCs and the PC Engine versions. Let me up that. Because I feel like I'm looking at Metal Gear for some reason. But that's MSX graphics for you. Hope you can hear that perfectly. I'll let this intro play while I check the audio levels and stuff like that. Up that a little bit more. Man, look at that sprite work. Looks great. This might as well be Metal Gear, looking at that skull with the thing coming out of its eye. War of the Dead. Well, so far this is a nicer intro. I gotta be honest. And I think that's it. I don't know if this will play well with controller. Oh my god, look at that scrolling. And there's time. Oh my god. This is early 80s RPG shit. Okay, there's multiple buttons for multiple things. How did I even open that? Okay. It has its own music. Save. Right. Yes. I'm guessing this is not in English, for obvious reasons. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. The scrolling here is non-existent. But this looks more like a church than the other one did, kinda. What a long-ass church. Oh my god. I don't mean to say the Lord's name in vain, but... yeah. These portraits look really nice. I didn't mind the PC Engine ones, but these look really good too. Okay, translation's all over the place, so we're not gonna try that. What if I search her? Okay, yeah, we're not gonna translate anything. We're not even gonna try. And why are these chiptunes going crazy? This 8-bit, is this 8-bit? These tunes are grating in my ears. Status? If you got the same stuff, PF, NMAF. It's got that classic Japanese style of, let's put English words into all our menus, but then the entire game is in Japanese. You know? They're kind of just assuming that otaku and, like, you know, basically nerds at the time would play. They would know English, somehow. I thought I was stuck in there. Wow, this looks disgusting when it scrolls, but the combat might not be that bad. I can hit the projectiles, but I can't. I can jump. I'm guessing this is emulating one of those old, really super old PC joysticks that look like the Atari controller. Wow, you have a lot more health. Wow, you deal more damage than me. My ears, every time I open this menu, it hurts. I'm not doing it on purpose. Sleep? Sleep for 8 hours. Nothing bad can happen if I sleep out here. Everybody's gonna be dead by the time I go out there. But yeah, the other version's probably on the PC-88, and I don't have that because it's really hard to emulate. But a zombie? Get the hell out of here. I don't even know if it hit me or not. Also, is this fire? What? Did he hit me? No. Okay, can I move? Can I get out? Please. That's the noise it makes when you hit with the knife. And if you hold it, she keeps making that. Did I get hit again? I'm getting hit while I'm hitting them. Okay, so far this map looks really nice, and it's got a day and night system, which the PC Engine version did not have, so if it weren't for this horrendous scrolling and the hitboxes, I feel like this might be the better game. It's kind of like we compared to Megami Tensei like a month back. Okay, yeah, I'm not hitting you. So, I don't know what you want me to do. I can't look behind me. So even more, I don't know what you want me to do. I can't hit any higher than that. This is as good as it's gonna get. And Lila's dead. Really putting to use those 64K RAM. Is that it? Right. Why did I expect an even older game to have a menu? Oh, it's got a shooting animation and sound effect. On top of, you know, the sound effect for bleeding out. So far, it's not a bad game. You know, I wouldn't be too mad if this is what I got. In 1980 whatever. The backgrounds look really nice. I like the sprite work. This is really giving me some, like, I don't know why, Metal Gear or like Contra vibes. That's a soldier. That's a zombie soldier. So yeah, we're gonna go until I die here again. This just cause, I don't know. I feel like this isn't a game where I could progress. You know what I mean? And if you're wondering, you have to press up to jump, and you can see the frame rate of your jumping. It's not very fun. It's not very good. So, yeah, this isn't a game that I think I would be able to beat. Can't escape battles either. So I think that was a good addition on the PC Engine. Yeah, I don't like those enemies. You can't really do much about that. And nothing here. It does have more of a destroyed city vibe. It's got a lot more going on for it, I'll give it that. But again, I always forget the PC Engine is just, you know, an NES, technically. If you want to be, you know, rational about it. Oh, it's you again. I can't back away any faster. I don't know what you want me to do, but, you know. That was War of the Dead, I guess. Really wanted to play a little bit more, but if it's just gonna be me dying over and over again like this, I don't think that'd be a very good watch, to be honest with you. I gotta go back in the game to get out of that screen. There we go. It's just gonna restart the beginning, though. So, you know, blow your ears out with this while I, you know, do an outro, but I did save some of the more actually scary games. Oh, this hurts. This really hurts. For the weekend and Halloween night, so I think we'll leave it at that. Batman's not that scary, but it is what we're gonna play tomorrow. Not to completion, just do some missions again. It's one of those games where you can play for a while, and you know, it was 2 hours before I knew it last stream. And yeah, I can feel some sort of tinnitus forming, so I will see you tomorrow in Gotham City. Until then, goodbye. hurts.